Ombeba no maba betena se na afi omo ho nsem nyina no omo abomoden ede atu edwa Captain Akwaba
bro
bibia bokode
boss me ho ye pa na so
na watare wo de ayi ne si a won kala ye tutu akam ya na
me kala not welcome
na wo
me ho se kala welcome
hwehwe o neck no so
I cannot see there
o se wala mo fa camera ne nto so
I say one fan to some here one project no TV no na me hwe to twen me ko ba bia ko so be project man hwe
wa hwe on
that man hwe
wa hu o fa na she Ghana ho do
aka krai
afi de wa hu
oh so a big deal we say it the same color na black na kakra eka ho
yellow no momo
yellow no kakra na aka black no enye hwe
Ghana ho do nti
Ghana ho do nti so do onim no
but so the blasters JC dey o bebre
I know old we na I current dinam shewe no
okay
no old
coach kwasi apia dawoma
na dawoma na menya bebre ene menya bebre pa eche bi kura mankrofo but so say dey ehon ya diama me
okay se bibia ekoso kama dey
ehon ya diama me enkoso kama saa me am life mu dey nkeye bibia ekoso kama but dey ekoso Ghana football dey money pa oda una you see I am just shocked about event but at that time crowd more this news was a so I asked myself say if you know about Black Star don't penny and I say they just want us to talk about the Black Star just like that. They don't care. If they do care all these days and then I'm this you baby and I bet take the airwaves now. I bet take the airwaves now. So now get to me AB and after the match and now my question is
okay.
Now George Free there I learned Omba Pili. I was talking to Oyerepa some few minutes ago. I may find out quite a fast or also a disqualified. No, House of Folk nominated him. Mediema endorsed the form through Dr. Tony Obin as a board chairman of Mediema.
Also pay for or no pay the seat of Esquinibi.
Also,
yeah.
But almost say the board chairman any signature to Mediema. Right, the board chairman any signature to Mediema document at the FA. So over FA where Mediema document board chairman any signature. And I'm checking from Register General and that staff. You know, the board chairman's name is not on their document as the board chairman.
Then what did they represent the club no FA?
So it's either Mediema as a club or no. Mediema as a club or no. And update your document over there. Our Register General. Others here. But here he's boldly saying he's the board chairman. And all the summer ledger can be he called Moses Parker, who is the chairman of Mediema.
Based on a year of the explanation at the man, and maybe say then Ura Tony Oben or Tiesco no so as J.
That is nomination is different.
But say you should
nominate you. I'm wako. Say how to way. I kotoko betman nominate you but onyo kotoko.
Medini kotoko ibia.
Yes, kotoko betman nominate you am wako.
Medini kotoko ibia so.
That
me occupy position bia kotoko.
Ebi I said no kotoko support akra no.
E betimi do wako.
But omo can that's how it is. Say obetman nominate you am wako contest at the OSCO. But not necessarily say oh yes signatory to Asante kotoko.
But the question is matter of being a signatory.
But the question is
but you should hold a position.
Yeah, but around there, he's the board chairman. Board chairman. He's the board chairman of Mediema, right? But then, since he's not a signatory to the club, no, you cannot endorse your form. Now, Mr. Bogo, the question is that as Obia make a corporate FA, Mediema who say where you're signatory or not signatory, all the clubs in Ghana here, on to say the publisher who say where you're signatory, no, the board chairman has also said why don't also document for Mediema on many grounds issue ama home. So as a board chairman, he see himself say obet sign.
It what is the next step Elijah can be?
So he's also or advises aiding homo.
Okay.
And he will come out with what the next line of action. So on no the no. The man Elijah can be no.
Meba ho na wasa to aso. And ye benya bre na obi person of bia no. Wetimi afa. Alasan Saiza Kito Akwaba.
Jibo.
Bibia boko de.
Obia fine.
Nyome koso kama. Wifi ho ye.
Obia ho ye.
Okay.
Obia ho ye.
If you boko de na ese nyoma ye.
Oh yeah. Fie bia ku. Obia ku.
Obia Akwaba. Okay, nyoma boko de.
O adon.
Bafo. Mama sha se fi we.
Kwame.
Bafo.
Ehu o.
ewiase mu nsɛm ehu o ai Kwame
baafo
wiase yɛ timu sɛ nɛteɛ yɛ wiase
senti ne yɛda yɛ to punu no
nipa ada no ho dua broni Kwame won kai ket eba ni manifesto ani ni code name or the buy igniting passion and creating wealth also obey ignite passion we are not fast with their creating wealth at their football and football people na wa bona nimpa da fe cat nyame ye adom market football po e de cat kotena kunya isu wie ya Messiah me pacho guru e ka asem bi picture na wo de send ma me no enti enu ani wa wo gina ho enti curtain nsem a wo kan enti wo na enu na wo de gina ho
no ho nwum ni
curtain be ba no nsem a da wo bo boye aprobo boye nsem o kan ye enti enu na ye hu ni nei enwanwa jibo enwanwa o because what sinasia hwe tie narration a yenua fences captain siasia oso woni alaja kan be dinkom tie narration a ode man sir Dr. Tony Obin obe pay esco betena ha so obe kaya akotu abeye esco member for the past 4 years. Tony Obin sit as ESCO member, take decisions for the game. The Ghana Football Association Elections Committee say, on your signature to Media Manoma, he cannot endorse a form of somebody who want to contest. Board chairman of a no-mean club like Mediama, current champions of Ghana football. Jibo. And then, school, no, you have to forgive me and permit me to do an exercise that I know say, and can the normal circumstances, no, it does not fall within my remedy because for scholars. But may use me illiterate mind and position, there can be. Na mo illiterate no semba boy na mo mo so no be jane sanso so a
no interference the next 10 minutes Ozay
menene nya adwon on the illiterate side no he reads where he speaks where and
so obeso chese ba bi okoni nimdie nuru ho eno nchese wa free mukura ananya sa
on clarify illiterate you cannot read and write
ba for yetio
Kofi we big bro na di bomb fisa lo
to come you illiterate
Jibo
ben fa masiase no ndi ohun
dem ya meka ma de
na wan fa ne space
na meka yin me hwi aba man nya we kra de
obeso de masiase de aje se ko to space
okay ma me starting fee we answer
okay
ma me start info we nya adwuma
me wi afo yenko
me kofi kwa me nsuro say back critical so a say me di mo kofi so na so obi a na me di ama no
okay
the general secretary Ghana Football Association Osu Accra 22nd 18th September
aye
18th September
08 yeah September
sir
August
who confuse me
August
22nd August 2023. Dear sir, submission of club signatory. Headline.
We are from Club Bay.
Jeffrey Asare. This is to inform you that the below official of our club is one of the signatories to all documents. All underline. All. Did I say I am an illiterate? Scholars in the American way will be good. Them. Prophet way. Oko. Oh, and yes, some. All documents of the club. Ena Omotuaso, Jeffrey Asare, and Omudi share him ho, general manager.
Yes, Omotuaso come my no.
Any Omotuaso, any me fama.
I said card the Mabonanka her phone.
Oh, my check, I mean, Fanko back. In Fanko Mabon again, Tenteman, I say, a Messiah, and so be a some way. Baby, I mean, now I did ever told me phone so more dignity and to young more dignity.
Baby, I ID 100.7. Yes,
one, Mr. Mo, oh no. Oh,
what me send there?
I no call. You know so bad. Born again, they no call.
And I can't find it.
Baby, I come back. No, me and Sammy can't be. That's one man can't hear crime. So no, me and Sammy.
We on Georgia free. You know some knocking.
Wait. The decision in here. The decision in here. Reasons, no. Anna, a was here, no. And one of the reasons is say, Jeffrey Asare, Omo FNC, Omo Nimuno, say, or sign Krata the football club na endorse here, no. Inti or endorse George forms na enye. Inti, in fact, so what kind of decision here pa omo ho de pa ni gina Jeffrey Asare I didn't know sign so something that the club owner has written to the FA nti no nothing adi every ministry
okay
but oboa ontimi nyira me hu no
or say the committee has also confirmed from the records submitted to the GFA by Victory Club Warriors FC that Jeffrey Asare was neither listed as an authorized signatory for the club nor was he registered on the FIFA Connect system as a club official at the time of signing the nomination form, the vetting and decision-making body by the elections committee. Subsequently, the committee required via a recorded WhatsApp video call from the owner of Victory Club Warriors FC, the sole shareholder and the director of the Victory Club Warriors Limited, Leslie Kukuba tells whether Jeffrey Asare was an authorized signatory for the club or a director of the company. Leslie Kukuba tells confirmed that Jeffrey was neither an authorized signatory for the club nor a director of the company. Furthermore, Jeffrey Asare confirmed through a recorded WhatsApp video call that he was not a director of Victory Club Warriors Limited, as stated on your nomination form and stated in statutory declaration sworn on 8 August 2023. Per this admission, he peddled falsehood by his statutory declaration. Inti, but for the person election committee ni say, omo frɛ owura Kukuba test. Ono ena eye sole shareholder ena director of Victory Club Warriors Limited. Na omo frɛ no a recorded WhatsApp video. Omo frɛ no ena o say signatory of the club no owura Jeffrey Asare enka ho. Mabacho utie ni ye pa. Ena onsanye director of the company because Omar registered club no as a limited liability company. 2, almost half Jeff a recorded WhatsApp video. Emma Jeff so almost say furthermore Jeff confirmed to a recorded WhatsApp video call that he was not a director. Jeff so confirmed so onye director of the club, Victory Club Warriors Limited. Nti the Oko State here nomination forms ne so a director of the club no. Omo de omo hu ne say ntro na Jeff etwa de akire the elections committee na Kuku Batesu oye the sole shareholder of the club and director of the club so confirm here say Jeff enye signatory of to a club e friend say Victory Club Warriors Limited.
Jibo
Bafo
in the coming days, Kuku Batters will speak. I will not take the wind out of his sail. But Kuku Batters and Jeff told them, say Jeff, I want the powers on behalf of Kuku Batters and the club to sign with
the elections committee.
Say, is he a director at the Register General? Say, yeah, document register company at the Register General directors. Jeff see there be because documents na wo no do mo dey can be CC say Tony Obin omo register general ni din ho say board chairman no so wo ko say ya you not find the document there no apostle unya Jeff din was so say o director document na club na lodge before the FA no and also wo ko so a unya the document unya apostle there as a director enti say obusa no a obviously to be true to himself and to the committee, he will tell you, say, on your director. But what you say? But moving forward, the president of the club has written to the FA, telling them, say, maybe the 2 year many power say on sign Qatar. Now, me can't idea where they are. Me, them born again. Born. Me patch me daddy be am the other two so no. You be no so answer, but me per se. Ohwe ade we directors and I na bond beto ho no company secretary and others officers of a company meaning directors 170 for the purposes of this act. Directors means those persons by whatever name called so a CEO, so a spokesperson, so a whatever, by whatever name called, who are appointed to direct and administer the business of the company. Patrol Kuku Batters letter not who are directed to administer.
What's the name?
No. Okay. And about two, a person not being duly appointed director of a company who holds out as a director or knowingly allows to be held out as a director of that company or on whose directions or instructions the duly appointed directors are accustomed to act is subject to the same duties and liabilities as if that person were a duly appointed director of the company. Jibo, adi amakan yi eye based on the Tarquin rule and the case of Commodore versus Fruit Supply, a case I do Ghana.
When you want to go
me back can be a can watch it. Me say that God
to any church remu ye church mu
moment ase no. Ye church mu ni say.
They all can ye na church mu.
And the retreat baffle. I like that one. The retreat baffle. Oko register now you may not see apostle name there. Oko GFA you may not see apostle's name there. But once system no company no am a crime apostle etimi trokata and then carry himself as a director. Ojina be a osme a director or kasa public program be a osme a director. Se BBC the company untimi nka say onye director and no another person can say onye director.
Di yen register ne din kura ya ma ne tumi say onye saade no.
One man the crime company no unim wote or throw letter no dey so director ne bi da office ne bi su ko be ko bi aneko na wote no wan ka hwe no waka ne ho as a director saa asem go see here we see enim ne say o director lawyer for Becca say you were stop menko hey come you do menko memo so kra na emusuo do court as na judge from Becca say you were stop from even talking about it or raising it. They irritate Bafo. And Tina Mekacha will say the Ghana Bar Association and its leaders or leadership or the members generally must be worried and concerned about the way their own members, when it comes to football, keeps interpreting the laws and disgracing the institution, the Ghana Bar Association. Because the rate at which Obama crime it is becoming one too many. And you see, the sad aspect of it is that it is not just one, not just two. Across the borders of Ghana has gone international. International bodies are making mockery of the institution. Yibo, miniano, so we no banti. Mami, chucho muntentem.
O time ne yaso.
Oh, mami,
the way your fair say.
This is Article 8 of the Elections Regulation. Of the Ghana Football Association 2019.
Te no ne de adwuma nei. Ense sign.
And no we dey esi just tu. Am no chian enka nsuo. Submission and examination of candidatures for the Executive Council. You see, I like that can be. Kase ko elections committee chairman wo hwini sum. Wam na ni so ateni ja yiraw. Because he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer for Christ's sake.
Elijah can be go
one time.
What's up now? Can I know him?
Elijah can be called. Let's committee chairman watching now. What's this one there to the not the baby? Because he's a lawyer for Christ's sake. He's a lawyer. He's a elections committee chairman. So could you feel a bad boy and a bad girl? If I had your way, no kind of sense of papa. How do you interpret this? To make my friend by him, say, I did the proper interpretation. Can he do that? Can he do that? Jibo, me say, the elections committee chairman, Odo sorry, now the shuffle. I could see us had your way. That's not for the friend. That's not for the secret. I quite did the same. We had it in Mamie. Joseph Bernard Ashley, Esquire. Hey, Jojo, now how do you interpret this? And can he look at the face of his pastor and say, Papa, let me when he say, well, best way a praise be me. Oh, want to be a praise be me, normal way. Praise before your way. Or you're sorry for one pastor be mano. Maybe. Praise be the learned people were whole.
I'm over there say.
Coffee, mammy, can you? Coffee class or mammy 1 minute or something from kind coffee. Article, some can say 8 to the home. 3. At the latest 2 days after the deadline, at the latest 2 days after the deadline for submission of candidatures, the elections committee shall. Mona makamia ti say shall. You see, shall inform in writing inform in writing
I would say
candidates who has failed to provide all the relevant documents. Woman can say some. All the relevant documents in support of their candidatures and grant them and grant them another free and they throw a cut sent see sent 3 years.
Oriana. And
grant them 3 days to complete their applications. If the relevant candidates fail to complete their applications within the prescribed deadline, their candidature shall be declared invalid. This committee chairman is a lawyer. This is a regression from and by the Ghana Football Association.
Talk into the microphone, please.
This is from the I know regression.
Kasaku microphone.
This is Ghana Football Association. Their own regressions. 2019. 2019. Wait, and just ask them on telephone now. Coffee fee yet. My coffee fee ask them on telephone. Me say, you say, but lawyer, you're waffle. You see.
Obesoch need the engine and say, almost submission, almost submissions. Na doubt be about almost submissions now. 2 days after submissions, I say we candidate na sutri.
What the command on you sutri keke? What do we say the secretary so? Me chairman asumesi. Do. Won kata no. Ye hu adidi wom. Baba hwe na hwe ho asam kana ye. Na sasa wo sesa wo sesa. Se wo timi nya ho bibia de a, na de kata na afi ye de ko. Na afi I go through the vetting processes and all other things that has to be done. Na wie na se hwem. Na se ekotia wa. Na ne aboy tia wo. George Kwesi Afriye was not given this opportunity. Alaja Kambi Brahma was not given this opportunity.
Bafo me dase.
Jibo.
Bafo be sa to aso bi. Isaac,
Father Kotoko supporter.
Father, yeah.
Yes.
The father the one there. Hey.
America.
Mama Bafo su mama.
What Danger Man is saying is called agency by estoppel. About the directors now.
Father don't know you.
Agency directors now can no. And I will him say what you are saying is called agency by estoppel and the law of agency. And to your bias, the team will be stopped from saying that Jeffrey is not their agent. And to say under the law of agency, the moment you ultimately be carrying himself as Osmos myself was way go and present me as a director, you can't say the person is not your agent based on the and I'll say law of agency. And you found agency by estoppel and or the fois.
Father, I say, Captain, to Asumaye.
Also, sometimes I sit down and ask myself, say, it didn't play in football. The Ben a bit my kind of a bit my cast much more to act as do I use the word proper or well meaning human beings? Me sometimes me words have been used and can describe these people why are not or more football because I see a lot of these guys say when it comes to school is an omokobi. But some decisions are taken at the FA. Now to one omashana koswana ayadwuma. Eventually most I end was I said ukomo regulations ma enim sa. But for man up enough to stand against Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong, they don't do it. So ketokrako nanu ya na ordinary FA say you know be FA president am obosu everything am you take unnecessary decisions against the will of the people. Net one here. What fire FA says the property. Does he own the FA? And man the adwuma. Who are the lawyers in Benpenfoya clearly shows to say from day one no man want somebody disqualify the free. Kotokro start here no to na monko clubs even some 3-4 months before say you be say nomination no no seeking signatures no they no person yan no o person no akọ on oppose na amfa no tese mfo kwa bia so na omo disqualify Judge Free our contest no. Why am I saying this? First of all, the election committee try and throw her. Omo ya for papa na we say so your lawyer ni pa so say okomokola and oye na lawyer offer the thesis form na ommo bra na oye ngwase for
lawyer ni na akasa
I'm saying the onkoko environmentum
hey
as letter about for the children the letter was written on the 22nd Leslie Kuku Bates, you know. The letter was written on 22nd to the FA. 22nd of August. What I say? And a letter, no? What do you call it? Me ba show how the letter came by. We take it on the 28th. The letter was written on 22nd. We take the decision on 28th. So, senya bonne, and a move mudia. Because people that show na moody sans and fools and who we are. Not even to talk about, but for regulation or code to say, say a mom after about something to me 2 days, I saw mom without permission, say mistake moment was son. No, I don't mind, you know. This is what happened. The free call vetting, and I did see on Becca. My colleagues will bear me out. Say, you're free call and that question you know about busan I consider the letter of Chokomano. And about almost sick. Jeff Rasari, I represent club, you don't deserve a legend Casa club, Bena, as a microphone. It's a different compare club in the buy. I can't club in the almost saying. That was exactly after Georgia Free call vet, you know. I did tell because I said, that was when about to say almost sick. About somebody disqualified Georgia Free. So as far as at that day or call vet, you know, now that reaction, you know, now it was already in the media space say Georgia Free will be disqualified, and I'm making as you are. Now at the vet, you know, I don't say Georgia Free about Jeff Asari, you know, and also when him say he has been given the permission to sign for him by the club president, Leslie Kuku Bates, and also okay, but. Ni dey any okomo register no hu Jeff Asari as a director. If on some deposit ni as a secretary to our club no. And I'm friend Fifi Bata then in London. On video call. And I'm no say yes, Jeff Asari and yet a director of the club. Now he's the sole director together with another lady. Right? A Jeff Asari and director. But he is a general manager, and he's giving them that he's giving him the permission to sign on his behalf. And I'm saying, now say Saturday, the day any FMO, you don't say, or move you, but test catcher almost say, our 30 days to amend every document at the FA. What I say, our 30 days to amend the document at the FA. And I'm going to say, yes, or yeah. On the 22nd, and we had that amendment no. And was sending my general secretary. And was sending my the vetting committee chairman. And was sending my Georgia Free. As the president, so I amended. Now they know I amended. Say so. You had them on 22nd. That's why you have. Who will take decision on 28th? I can't unqualified. Because you had them on 22nd. Now you had them on 22nd. Say no, you amended in any. Who will take a decision on 28th? Perm letter no. I don't know if 28th don't take a decision no. Meanwhile, this amendment was done in 22nd of August. As in your bonny, we got 28th on the month of the free. But no, me cut them on letter on the letter. The America. I just tell my demand. When the letter was written was on 28th. Meanwhile, the amendment was done on 22nd. So not to talk about one man a chance cross say, Bessano. I know I can't answer no. So you know where Sanya Bonnie no 3 months. And I got a football, but somebody said, oh, dear. What is that to come about disqualified? Who do I let you go? Who are football? What's the big Ghana football? What's the big in Ghana football? And then when you get to come here to go so Costa Kotoko, Uboni or Dixie Kotokonti, how to folk think cannot take our how to folk. So has to do the preseasons. Other teams every preseason were crying. What was wrong? Just to get Kotoko supporters vote. Now to get the vote to what's it to be also Kotoko. It's here Ghana football. No? What for the Enfa? What na mo yɛ sɛ dubious ade sɛ deport so ma ko school mo yɛ lawyers na yɛ remote control mo sɛ ayi stooge ayi abadi ayi say ya dada mo say na lawyer ko school abetra ho all this years how ma no bo ha mo etua school fees e ma ko you don't have that enough respect.
You are going too far, captain. You are going too far. Please. We are going too far. Debbie. Me pese say area obe retracting.
Say one for respect man no possible to school fees for you to move.
Me pese obe retracting.
Retracting because of the respect I have for you. But within me, but for the respect I have for you, retracting. But me that's all. I've retracted that side.
Captain, me that say. Me say about hobby. Why?
I didn't Ghana football.
Me that say.
So we try. Mun contest there. Now we ne. Mun try. Because I dey also come because support. Judge of your friends say, I keto keku. Oba tuma fi kwasi. Aba. Ada oba na nkan se nko force prison ho. Why did you go there? Including your own house of worker. What serve here? What from? Alice at the crown house of worker open mine all the ben. Pome mine na ka ye hu say every president any entourage akoso omu kosra house. Na mu dey bi akoma woni hu. Ukokotoko. They must set up. You can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool people all the time. Sunday name from full respect on the master Kotoko. From full respect, tell the roller sky, no. On the master Kotoko. Kotoko is bigger and stronger than him. You go, Kotoko will leave.
Captain, me that say, Alasan Sai Zakito to Asuma me.
Jibo.
Zach.
Only say the elections committee chaired by Joseph Bernard Ashley said you Ashley Esquire. Jibo, the of course Ghana football mono. If Ghana football answering engine, we are in a very, very, very big trouble. The elections committee is supposed to be a committee, independent committee, and a committee that like holds confidential documents. They are supposed to be a committee that holds confidential records. Answer the point. Say maybe corporate.
The elections committee Omana ye vetting no.
Omana ye bibia.
Omana ye vetting.
Omana ye vetting.
And Omana fa large cruiser no.
No, how did the person get judge's document to petition against him?
And no man for large cruiser. A large cruiser make allegation to our FA president. So one no actually someone about fixed match. A large cruiser said it. It's 2 year vetting. What is bigger than this? Me them guys some we are number go vetting.
Now, Jibo.
So where we vetting?
Elections committee chairman, I seen a classmate. Penny be what football here.
They say no me be Ghana. Ya hwe ya ye football mo no. Obi ye bibia ye ntimi nya ne hwe. Zak me ba wo. Baako. They say obi wo RTU. No ka se one Tamale City ana team bia bo fix match a. Ethics committee ntimi mfre no. Say ye ball league game o baby. Na so obi kobo obi ana obi pra obi a. Say nipa ko ye ntimi ntwe na so. Enti sana ye twa to no ye careful. Men sa large asem no kan no. One can't to anybody say the president of the association. Ethics committee invite a large cruiser. Say asem no kan say ye no kure entro na wo twa de ato every president so. Ye ntimi amfre no amana me sign every president niti. Mo si aye bet na wi.
Results na ye kan na yi.
Kai. Tak yan kwai.
Jibo. Why Joseph Bernard Ashley was say baby otibia no said ohun say debi is a disgrace to the profession that is in. That the lawyer, the chairman of the elections committee, he is a disgrace to the profession that he is practicing. Committee Jibo wo okopre by position at the Ekobim. Now with the confidential documents. akɔmɔ committee say these are my confidences of my task there me when na o de akɔmɔ mo say because you believe in say they will hold out your documents in confidence and bad one thing why no muntem they will vet those documents and give your document back to you but when Judge Ofrie went and filed the documents GFA Ekoma elections committee you know, then this disgraceful committee they are disgrace pick George document and Ekoma uncle said they should come and petition against Judge Ofrie.
Where are checks?
Jibo George tax hunyama abere obi Judge Ofrie in terms of ne tax ne nyama you know wona wo obere nya. You understand? Then these people they pick those documents up and it be bia or the no as many as 4 different petitions and they got your mind let's continue against the free
from Wamo.
So they claim to be like this of the football association you know
because of what some now cano my foul but see assembly so Mekai say the FA president call the election committee in the na central for
voice no one come
and ono na ka say untua wo tax untua we but that is not his duty
so now ufa sa asem na okan na de e be si ma asem we su a message bo as many as 4 different petitions and you etia George Ofrie would based on the documents that ko present my election committee no. So if you are a lawyer no yes I deal with you are a disgrace to the profession that you are practicing because sa position no you do call say go and serve the association in but not individual. That is the first point about science and who says our committee went from day one they came in to satisfy to agenda biana or my year no person they execute it perfectly. Jibo
my I'm the voice now ready into
okay
all right
through our vetting. The vetting obviously is a statutory requirement and put together by the elections committee, which is an independent committee of the FA, and each one of us obviously will have to go through. I would say that it was good. There were lots of questions for my good self, but basically it's about the statutory provisions on your forms, whether indeed you signed the forms, whether you have met the statutory requirements on the form, i.e. The member who proposed you and the 5 required members who are needed to support your application. And then obviously you have to go through the integrity session, whether you've made your tax returns. So if you don't pay your tax, you are in trouble. And whether you've not made any false declaration whatsoever in relation to this opening. So I think that it was smooth. I'm very confident that given what I shared, I'll go through successfully, and then we'll be ready for the elections. Like I say all the time, football will always speak, and today football has spoken, and football will speak on the 27th of September. Thank you.
Zach, voice Nini.
Yes, so okay, saying I know him say he has programmed an election committee to execute a certain agenda for him. And he yes sure mo ekotena dem was say go and do this job. And the George file the forms na no and I'm pick forms no and I'm the man and Crawford say go and petition against George Ofrie. And in the first place, why this man and they no this man I say a unify our committee because what I say he is not someone you can trust with your confidential document. You can't trust him. That is the first one. Jibo, is there any election in Ghana here that is bigger than the president the national election no election bi okroma say ya
David
eso say
how obia Ghana obia
NDC
obia so nchem president
NDC MPP the NCPP yo election bi okroma eso say no
ati asafo asase su there
there be
Ghana woman there
onim this man is supposed to be a lawyer and this animal nya eso wonim okay 2006 yakwa goto aba ena easy a disqualify
2008
no
2016
2016 sorry 2016 papa ko sindum maame no Lawrence no fan saying nana kunedu and other gender papa na fan Mahama bibi Mahama fan saying mama yarga o se omo forms no omo de buy no there was irregularities on the forms and he shall disqualify them. Then quickly now these people ran to court. Said no, you don't have the right to disqualify based on documents. Irregularities also. You can disqualify. See, qualify here. As long as you meet the deadline requirements, I represent no. As so many requirements court is irregularities no. And I'm court. Where a Supreme Court judgment. Now, Joseph Jen, are you bigger than the Supreme Court? That be,
judges no lawyers are take decision I done and this is not the first time and you almost take decision a man for adult to but still a queen and one yet was tackle the issue not the personality.
No, you see
but say judge take decision and yet lawyer and a done no we lawyer
and I'm saying untackle the decision not the personality.
Zach me born again fako born again famiko born yanko famiko Ghana Bar Association me papa chow adia me say me nkosu
ore mazak mi
adia me say your specification your specialities your area of specialities so say Zach we
no about why Zach ore we Zach me too
no wonder
do no enti omo Supreme Court no and the Supreme Court order omo say isi ni say they should extend the nomination period no to November 8 for that nkofo no to come and some problem we nya no omo solve no fambra no omo contest it enti wey a Supreme Court ruling Jibo school boy election you can use form to disqualify someone.
Okay. Correction. Dr. Edward Mahama of PNC.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Mahama Yarega.
Okay. So, put him for form and disqualify Obi. And they are vetting. How can someone go to vetting? Then we know say the form no any papa. Are you a lawyer? Say. What vetting you? Before you go to vetting, your document must be intact, complete before you can go to vetting.
The usefulness of the vetting any day.
What of vetting we? Jibo, never catch that will say, document in your papa. Then you want us to believe that a lawyer no requires either way. And your common practice say before you go vetting, no, all your documents must be intact. So it's at that stage, and I would say the documents and your papa, and you go vetting kura. But when I go vetting the BA, then you come and tell us the person's document and your papa. Now, Jibo, the air question, me.
The punk he been that Jacka blasters much.
Crucial. One pe, and the don't pen any be a momo. The F phone pen any be a momo. Jibo, me. Nipa akwa me interest in we as a pa Jibo. Me, I don't trust the one person I don't trust Kukubates. One person. I'm repeating it again. So we tear do tibian cancer me. One person I don't trust at all. Kukubates. And until say me who say video na, recording video na. Or so on it. GF for and then the side of store na all cano. Because the FA catch and say, also look at different story. Based on some no catch the Kent, sorry, George Campano, different from what the FA election committee catch. Okay, ruling now. He gave Jeff out. And I say he showed him out. Yeah, but the ruling no. We are seeing now himself Jeff. He's like he's impersonator. I'm gonna say, so based on the India, that is what Kuku Bates told the committee, and that is what they are telling the whole of Ghana. Now, man, the committee meeting, George told you. I'm friend no, and you said George wasn't there. George was there, and I'm afraid Kuku Bates. What I say?
It will confess.
And what can you be on George TV? And so it means, and the master of Mokase, committee
ruling now. Another area, or saying, Jeffrey Asare added that he was not an authorized signatory. He therefore did not have the capacity and authority of Victory Club Warriors FC to support your nomination at the time same was signed.
And now, almost say George side like I say, Kuku Bates never says was say George Jeff and your director. Now director they want one but he is the general manager who has been authorized to sign, and for that say the thing no sign say any FA hono per no document no or update no. Right.
Almost say the committee therefore came to the conclusion that Jeffrey Asare, who was listed as the authorized signatory of your 5th supporting GFA member and as a director of Victory Club Warriors Limited, was not a director nor an authorized signatory of the supporting GFA member in accordance with Article 13(2)(j) of the GFA Status 2019.
Okay, me kato short well. And one thing that letter no buy on the 22nd no. For the say Battles or Casa Fonds will control. So are we saying that letter no say buy and signed by Leslie Kuku Battles no on the 22nd to confirm Jeff? Can that letter no? Said this person so and so Jeff has been authorized to do this.
Okay.
As a director no. And also what do you say to that?
Eti Jibo, asema eke nyana say if someone passes through documents I no copy vetting the only idea about me are disqualifying and vetting say be our yes criminal records be be an tax on but at vetting you can't tell us say you are disqualifying someone based on a form. We don't do it. Women here what parties are
with vetting, your documents are vetted too, not just the individual.
Mama, I don't man just
with vetting, your documents are vetted too, not just the individual.
I saw game say I saw me Kenya. Jibo, form no. And you see that regulations na no esa catch say
support you know.
Esa na make no. Until unta regulations na say oh you who mistake o ma they write to you to come and correct it. Eti form no dey say bia anso anya say the event disqualify obi. Especially when he has passed through, because the moment you are say yam kwase vet ni kire say your documents are intact. Say yam mo akọ vet na say your documents are intact. That is what we have to establish. Now, Jibo, media and menumi ya no me. Sir George mo e we bibia. Mo fa say cars and bia. Mo dey mistake cars wa. Abane betu ejo mo. If o me mistake e kwen cars and wa. Jibo, the elections ye be ye ejo mo. What they have to do is on penko for no that you also court court there and easy court there and easy they have to some court to make sure say the elections committee does the right thing.
Okay,
so what I say some court now I'm compelling the elections committee to do the right thing. For example, I like that can be my my position on the conduct as obi am fisa nenken kwaso enyo be onu kwaso ye bajibo eya e ba for kan e wo clear so obi di na ade ba na problem on you write to him in 2 days for him to come and correct it.
Okay,
me I've gone to Mediama. They still believe say Dr. Tonobin is a board chairman, but omo ha to me say that record is one that any rated na ti omo asem no they see him and I say believe say he is their board chairman, but omo ha to me say sa title no any registered general. Second part is that omo securities are the GFA on count eti minim why doctor who like agree say me cause sign up the document am knowing very well say you are not signatory to the Mediama Football Club.
And so nta can be you follow within 2 days ni.
No me put there obi follow but me put them like M1 say unim say jibo unim say unya signatory to at Oyerepa FM. Unim you know yourself. Then obi aba say I want you to sign my document for me on behalf say
No, that according to you know, after Allah you call you know, and I'm not the demo for no who says I will no deposit you registered general FO. They didn't know.
no
There's something that
the FA they know. The
Okay.
FA no man demo for.
Emma go to some rem.
The FA they know say
FA
they are the signature at the FA.
Yes.
Okay.
But register general how them.
Aye.
And omo update the course over there.
But I say
Eti
Alas
Jibo,
and
maybe I think say maybe,
Zaki.
what George and his team must do say Jibo finally make us be actual. Onim dey see. Asem we ehu papa.
30 seconds.
Kurt and I'm telling you say they know say election course they will lose.
They know.
They know.
Say election cause on belusu.
Baby am akọ for fani nyina. Sa wonim say omo nante pa.
Nante dey nante za.
Omo nante pa. Wo say enso dey me ahun.
Nante be.
Wo say me sa
Nante be sa.
Pa sunsun ma dey me gidi pa because of where I come from.
We sunsun nante.
Because of me where I come from.
Okay.
I believe in spiritualities.
Zaki
But people, they know say election.
Kofi.
Ekọ so ndia they will lose.
Kofi Brai.
So I say ekọ unopposed.
Kofi Brai.
Okay. In the first place, no.
Kofi wi a ne Godswill fo bedi nkomo. Na afia the Black Stars nkomo aba be wi. Na ye ticket e be che no so ya ma tifu abam na ya che ticket ndi amon. Kofi.
Jibo, in the first place, no, me want say the decision, you better discuss the decision for some days ahead of us. But in the first place, the timing of the release of the decision, no, so wrong. I didn't know yes, sir. The same Ghana Football Association, Ubeka said the election committee or the vetting committee is an independent body. But Jibo ni nyina Ghana football wasem ne yeka. The nation's mood ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Omani jina kono. It's a crucial game. What made the decision we are but on the eve of a crucial game. Ye be born Baba Yara Sports Stadium and ye pe qualification. Enyumre na ye prepare no say enyumre na modi we aba behwim and etimi a change all the narratives on air before we even go into the merits and demerits of the case. The timing of the decision say ye release we say no monim say eye den how are football word na tie wo ma we say mo no Jibo ebe change the discussions on air now switching the mood of Ghanaians to something a board game na the task ahead of us. If one trust say this is the time a person this hard decision we say bad one thing. When him say game na kwa bono. Everything is possible there. When him say Ajibo actually let's not say we have qualified. Everything is possible per the points accumulation I say no. Ghana 9 points. Angola 8 points. Captain says what here?
I've been saying it.
Central African Republic 7 points.
Hey.
Anna Madagascar 2.
Me hear this out. Sisu bi na we.
987.
987.
Ghana Blasters 9 points. Angola 8 points. Central African Republic 7 points. Omo no mo be born no. If they should win today and get 3 points, they get 10 points. Definitely Angola will win against Madagascar. This is the crucial game we have to play and qualify. on the eve of that qualification game na because of Baba Sports Stadium no would the release we say na Aba Bonte and I change all the narratives on air before I even go into the merits and demerits of this case no why do you do this? It is the same football network in Etimuaha. The amount of money the ministry, the government has spent on the Blasters qualification. So the way say ba na switch mood, na a divided attention, na divided opinion, na divided support for the Blasters. Now something terrible happens at the Baba Sports Stadium. Whom do you blame? Whom do you blame? Etimu ye bibia na mo transfer. Na mo timi nka say da bi see ade ade ne beba Wednesday. Any Thursday Blasters will game. Yemo boni we na yeden. Yemo game ni we. Na yeden by 6 p.m. we are done with the game. Na yeden. Say game near 4 p.m. By 6 p.m. we are done. And think you 12 boys in the now yet then. Sometimes I debut or let's go beyond a year. Near you so we say kakra. Oh Jibo, I mean but boy, let's have him. I mean court case in Kakrabi. Me share case in the hase na. I think say case in the na issue in the na be center on Jeffrey Asare say we director and the my establish say omo de pay omo ruling and omo verdict and omo de buy and say he is not a director. Omo say Jeff any director of Vision FC. Omo fine Warriors.
Victory Club Warriors. Now omo find out from that is the case we born in Kakra. Now omo find out from the office of the Registrar General. He is not a director of the company. And now Oma find out from the FIFA Connect system. On your director over there, the FIFA Connect system. And a bill no Oma Fred Jeffrey Asare na Kasama Jeffrey so I confirm say he is not a director of the company. And omni kuku bates. Awaye the Omasi kuku confirm say he is the sole shareholder of the company and the director of the company. And the Kuku Bates and so confirm via video, WhatsApp video call say Jeffrey Asare any director of the company. And to based on Sano many from FIFA Connect system, from the Registrar General Department and office one of from conversation on many Jeffrey Asare any Kuku Bates na o oni a club no or money omudi any say Jeffrey Asare is not a director of the company. Now, club on also position ye. Jeffrey a general manager of the club. They have mandated him with all the necessary capacity as a director. I say na echiwa kakra no no. Bibi biara director wo ho kwan se otimi e biara no. As a general manager of the club, Jeffrey Asare is doing all those things. And they see, even though per the books, per the documentation, books in a documents, Registrar General and FIFA Connect system, no, he is not a director over there. But in acting or in performing his roles and functions, no, he performs the roles of signing Bia, wasn't a director, Biano. So they see him as a Hassan Chinrani in our no. But Jibu, this is it. Say, Ofa, Omu really carefully. I think say Mr. George Free more responding and also more appeal in the first place. Mamika says him when there wasn't get to about ready, baby about for ready yes no. Yes no many they should have given George Free per the status of Ghana Football Association. They should have given him enough time to make an appeal. I think say 3 days, Capi. I think say 3 days. Mammy had it. And the Jibu say. More finding anything fix here. What I say, you give him a space of time. Or say at the latest 2 days after the deadline for submission of candidatures, the elections committee shall inform in writing candidates who have failed to provide all the relevant documents in support of their. Jibu. In support of their Jibu phone movie to this direction. In support of their candidatures. And grant them another 3 days. And grant them another 3 days to complete their applications. If the relevant
candidates fail to complete the applications within the prescribed deadline, their candidatures shall be declared invalid. So I say no after omo ruling no omo findings in nyina no. Omo will say no the first thing they should have done and they say komo be in writing, that is what they stated. When the status of the FE, they should have written to George Free and giving him 3 days. So on also responded to some allegations not be raised against him. No? So the first question
is more doubts.
I say what doubt be you send something fishy. And no maybe allegations be you raise all those things in writing to George Free. No one man ample time of 3 days. No one responded to some money. So the first question you ask and they say, Omuma George Free, that space of time. So ultimately responding to all these allegations. And I think Sasana Zaki can mean now. George, they will have to ask, Unim how cast your monoma. Unim how. That be Unim how your money. At the moment, in your cast assem.
Okay.
They have to exhaust the internal mechanism first. Me patriotas here. And sana they will think about cast because what they say. You are going to cast straight away. By the time I won't cast and I'm around there, Ketokreku will be the president of Ghana Football Association. Ketokreku will be the president of Ghana Football Association. But I don't want to be prejudicial in this case. Jubo. Say, case be baby, I'm takasa mufia say. Any issue, I want pictorial video evidence. Here, almost say Jeffrey, I confirm say on your director. Kuku Bates, I confirm say Jeffrey and your director. Say, indeed, if they are really going by the fact say, and what said Jeffrey Asari in the books of the Registrar General, in the books of FIFA Connect system, no, and what were director there? Yen space kakranton. No legal proceedings in the encoso. But I know say the position of the club and they say even though on your director or registrar, but he performs the roles as a director of the company. I think say a honor engineer kakraya ewo. So let's leave it for them. But I think say they should have given George Free enough time to respond to all these allegations.
But yeah, and some baby banina. A baby a trema. Every need a con. Say Omretis committee. Omo friend in what capacity?
Omo friends so Omretis committee.
Now they need a konya band pen.
Yeah, sure. I mean, aware 2 years. Was it 2 years or a year?
Supporters day. Said day. So on your day. No me away day. No away day.
Madam for be a electoral commission of Ghana. By the electoral commission's rules on nomination forms, if you have errors on your forms, the forms are received but not accepted by the returning officer. You are given time to correct the forms in the presence of the returning officer or take it home to amend it and bring it for acceptance.
We are from electoral commission. Why?
Oh, Unimoti.
Oh yeah, in your Oti. Nana Oti.
Okay, so
for example,
so
my go fancy from na yeni ko oti
Kotoko. One endorse a cat from no Kotoko.
Why endorse a cat from
Nana
why director of Kotoko? As a secretary disqualified immediately.
Who endorses
immediately?
One endorse cat from
me go to be and ya kra me court. Say me go to ne ya kra me court. Court cannot contest. Papa no.
No come on ba.
Everyone does
Nana endorse for Nana endorse cat from no. Nana
na why?
Nana endorse
why? Because say Nana na chief of staff. Chief of staff is on your director. So Nana on your director. Whoever endorsed it and then on your director. The Kotoko has not even written to the FA to change the director's number one. That one I know as a matter of fact.
Netene say
okay.
Two na be possible.
No there Jibo. Me kan ofia ha. Me kan. First day and I'm say the way I Ghana football we are all here Jibo. And yes we have been saying that smaller clubs na Ketokreku manipulate omu nyina. But omo quite di kind the pay setters no mu dim ni ka ko back George Ketokreku no Asante Kotoko ne Accra Azufo. Omo mu dim alaja can be ene Asante Kotoko de omo endorse. But House of Folk there the directors of House of Folk board no omo nyina say Ket deserves 4 more years. enti house of folk any asante
enyo mu nyina ebimo
omo run unse na me kan say yet haye no mo nete ase omo run the affairs of house of folk today no omo run the affairs of house of Elijah can be Dr. Nyaho Tamakulu. These are the people calling short at house of folk omo nyina say eketo kraku but Jibo de me kan say ye me ho time kakra
okay
ase me one
hwe no anye careful ebre di anim no enyoma bebre na beba
one hwe no anye careful
de ma tie ne say sesi aye ka say Bowura George free prepare na appeal say omu wie pe omu do mani so be kire court na ebi anyame yad mo china na omu nsem omu so no mo de akoda court
three different three who support George personally omwa ekoko
me de asem no kura na nye ayi ne wo ba me de ha me ne ye blaster match na asem na ha me God's Way Travel Consult mpanyifo yene God's Way Travel Consult ebedi nkomo opanyini Kwame Mensa ono ena no pay yene ne bedi nkomo afa God's Way Travel Consult ehun opanye mu akwaba
senior ajibo meje so boss
bibia bokode
monpai bo nyame
ano pay boy nkomo from God's Way Travel Consult
senior mamini kanchia mo na mo nchia woni mpanifo adwuma mo bo ede ama Madagana I think say mo ye adwuma yi kama na God's Way Consult there enano pay ye de asem de enenam say system the way anoma ayedin e wo Africa ene Ghana no say when to kwan a no ma bedin e de amount eno nti ena God's Way Travel Consult aba ebebe boa e de amount for etu kwan na also no the near future bia no ma so betimi akoye e de amount enti me no e kase the boss say so far ye were 6 countries ye ho adwuma animonimu an ye USA, Canada, Denmark, Turkey, UK, Poland, and Austria, and ye ho adwuma isia na say and orema etie USA no ye penipa 17 edomako USA and Canada USA penipa 17 animonimu adomako Canada any oman IFN USA enti opesa Ghana match na me adoma October ye kobo friendly game na yetimi ye ho adwuma manwa esa ba God's Way Travel Consult na yetimi eboa na oye no so everywhere ye o Denmark so ho a ye de amanfo echo na Denmark no ye work and pay and ye de uko ye de uko be on produce biscuit production of biscuit factory no and ye do edrem e wo Denmark ho saa so na ye wo UK so e wo ho ye do echo UK no so a ye de uko be a omo restaurant any cake be on produce cake and ye do uko e wo UK ho saa so na oye nurse ni na opese onya partner being a male or female so a ye do be call United Kingdom ama no ma so ayeye ama 5-year working permit and also a working pay saa so na Turkey so no ye do eremu and also a working pay so with the exception of USA and Canada na scanner be no obetua 20% of the scanner ye no rest of the countries na Kenya no work and pay and no better transnational say bibia konkan na okoduro wi a that was what me tua e de ama your friends and company no we am say sister no more din senior akwantu no more din Ghana sister no more din but at least to kwan ko USA Canada another marker obefie be 3 years at least if you just bedum kakra ama bibia so atimi akonkan nti sina jibo and to God's Way they say there say utie mi na o sa hweme a location e wo Kumase no e wo Afrancho OA Johnson oko isia 24/7 ye adwuma Afrancho OA Johnson ye adwuma for Monday ekopim Saturday 2 p.m. and ye adwuma for Monday ekopim Saturday 2 p.m. and ye adwuma enti owrem so e won kan so a obehu ye e wo St John's e ho and office e won kan enti office no e wa Accra e na Kumase ne ya Afrancho OA Johnson ebia na obi etike mo pese osi na number opese o contact ya obetimi enya no 0532 07 9365 0532 07 9365 and 0532 02 22 17 0532 02 22 17 and 0532 07 9365 sina over the last 2 months any 3 months omo ayayo mo adwuma na over response na eba na eno edin ye papa nti God's Way Travel Consult there yaba ebebo Ghana and Africa as far as I going to air concern there odi we ni USA
boss Canada
Denmark
Turkey
ɛna yɛwɔ Poland so
dem ma ge ba fo nya obakɔ di holidays akra
boss any problem bi any o see na problem bi any o
okay it is mo kira kwan so bi na fa mo number
yɛwɔ Afrancho Oye Junction wɔ number ne yɛ 0532 07 9365 0532 07 9365 ɛna 0532 02 2217 ɛna nkan so no yɛwɔ St John's ɛna Kumasi ano ɛyɛ Afrancho Oye Junction hɔ
mo yi ne yemienu mo 2 branches
Kumasi
baako
yeah ɛna Accra baako
ɛna Accra baako
Accra very good
okay
enti Kumasi deɛ no ɛna me de location no ato dwa no
enti number na o de to dwa no
mpacho
obia fra ba bia obia no kyerɛ
yes
ebe ma direction
amwakɔ
okay
no akɔ de bia no masete
Mr. Kwame Mensah ye da say say bibia ni hobiem
bibia ni hobiem
ana bibia be so kan
oh well but mwaka issue na many age ne ye pa I think say issue am digesting no many age because senior ye were crucial game against Central African Republic na mo the statement about bonten say ya disqualified Georgia Kuse free for what reasons
reason mama no
for what reason because nipa ye were crucial game but the tendency senior Ricky can say game no oye points na 987 enti ne game se Ghana lose na Central African Republic na Madagascar so Angola Angola so Madagascar it means Angola and Central African Republic qualify to Nyame Aduma Ivory Coast 2023 Africa Cup of Nations and they cannot expect say 2024 yes and they not expect say if say count
we you never travel into our analysis we actually
oh chairman Jibo boss in somewhere senior Nyame enka mo
okay today's sports Oyerepa 100.7 4 p.m. Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Let's go. Yenyina yekohwe wo mo
Blasters as against Central African Republic. The truth be told,
Ghana hanyoma wa hawo enu na mehwe FA president fidie obo Steven Apia paso Steven Apia obo na baso kire nyoma Apia ye de ama Black Stars Apia kan ekwan ye football koso kakra bi ki ekunu kromu a ende ne enkai so ye bibi de ama Black Stars e de o man bi ni
Zabrebia, I talk about the football politics in this country. I mean, was also following 70 carefully. I was already who as a football fan in this country. Do baby a rebel because politics na every in football no no. Me sure said that baby Ghana. I'm gonna be 4 and 5 for the amai. Then your method then I want to issue kakra home because Patino I know say Salis bebo. But whoever pairs or partners Salis no ena space kakra edaho.
The Monado.
Just maybe, Jibo. Then we are likely to see Kudus Mohammed behind Jordan Ayew, Inaki Williams, Ebia Bukari. So Osman, I'm sure say the best start this game. So this is the squad that here Kwakwako. And to see a boss our squad we are likely to go with a 4-2-3-1 system. And at the moment, I think said the best system, Ghana Blasters, a 4-2-3-1 system. Because Samefa ye method na player with me a bite, a drive, a creativity, Kudus Mohammed. So only 2 players in front of the bar for it means that Kudus will be relieved of defensive duties. And to sell 2 pivots, they will be doing more of defensive work. Send a bear Kudus Mohammed, edge ball now, or no bet me a drive team no. What created chances? Then the force of Ghana Blasters in Nike Jordan, a lot of say we have the materials to do so and we say Drew baby see ya ubetime describe say the last game patch as you auntie the agency now the be just like the boy against Nigeria then him said there was something at stake that thing should be pushing Ghana Blasters. Okay, so on a fair now go we say we have not been scoring a lot of goals to be going to say for you that a 2-0 or 2-1 but more
I extend warm compliments to all members of our football fraternity and all Ghanaians. On Wednesday, September 6, 2023, at about 5:19 p.m., I received the decision of the Elections Committee of the Ghana Football Association dated August 28, 2023, via email, which said decision indicate that I did not meet the requirement to contest the position of the president, render my application to contest for the position of the president of the GFA unsuccessful. I have received several calls from well-wishers inquiring of my next steps. Although I respect the EC, I'm very much dissatisfied with their decision and have therefore referred the matter to my legal team to take the necessary steps to overturn this decision. I have always believed in operating within the legal remits, lay down procedure and processes, and would therefore argue all my supporters, followers, and football lovers to remain calm and refrain from any act that may mar our beautiful football culture. Let me take this opportunity to ensure everybody that Operation Rescue Ghana Football is still on course and that we shall use all at our disposal to ensure that my candidature for the 2023 GFA presidential election shall be restored. For the vision is yet to be an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. Habakkuk 2 verse 3. Yours in football, George K. Efriye, 2023 GFA presidential hopeful. We George Efriye release or the abano. Zach, any just say kakrebi?
Oh, it's a so much. So,
I see a shana says so much. So much. Maybe I'm only the old Christian Bia. Quick one, yes, say.
Oh, send in Naka won't be.
You ever qualify,
and I'm say,
you ever qualify,
qualify.
Okay.
So, old Chris Hutina, and so Cassation said, these people they are very wicked.
Okay.
I don't bono with him.
You better and never qualify.
No, he said, Ghana need a
Kabi, I shall say.
I was gonna well.
You always gonna well. And no mood necessary.
That's what I say.
Yemfa cause bed 3 bina bright. Yemfa boa for me. Why? 0322494401 0322494771. Mr. Oba menchia. Ubo di ane atro. Now do ID card ababeje eye u ticket. I wait me dia kwakwo hwe eye match ni bi. Bright yenya ne quick. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm a Christian.
Everyone say
I'm a Christian.
I'm a Christian. Okay.